Once upon a time, a young woman had a baby boy. And at her son's baptism, an old man came to her and offered one wish on behalf of her son. Thinking she wanted only the best for her child, the woman wished that her son would always be loved by everyone that he met. The old man said, "So be it," and vanished. As the boy grew, everyone loved him so much that he always got everything he wanted. Yet things did not turn out like you might expect. As adored and admired as this young man was, he lived with a terrible emptiness. He could have anything he wanted just by asking, but he had no real friends. He never knew the joy of a day's work or the reward of personal achievement. His neighbors took care of his every need. As a result, the young man became cynical and jaded and selfish because nothing he ever experienced had any negative consequences. One day his mother died, and at her funeral, the same mysterious old man appeared. And he offered the son one wish. And taking the old man up on his offer, the son asked that his mother's original wish for him be changed. Rather than being loved by everyone he met, he asked the old man for the power to love everyone he met. And from that day forward, he knew more happiness than anyone on this earth has ever known. The power to love everyone we meet. The very strange truth in this life is that we can only find love when we offer it, when we give away our love to another person. And this love is the revelation of God in our very midst. We spend a good part of our lives searching for a magic door, a door that we can open up and find everything we want in life, all the happiness in the world. But like the boy in the story, some people are never able to find that door, regardless of how hard they try. Some spend a lifetime searching for it and never find it because they're not looking for the right door. In today's gospel, we learn that Jesus is the door, the gateway to what we're seeking. He's the way to our heart's deepest desire, and that desire is to know and to be known by God. The question before us each and every day is, are we ready to open the gateway of Jesus and step into the realm of light? Or would we rather remain part of a huddled mass of scurrying sheep, uneasy and bleeding, mutton for the world, as they say? The decision is ours to make. In her book, The Preaching Life, Barbara Brown Taylor shares a conversation she had with a friend who grew up on a sheep farm in the Midwest. According to him, sheep are not as dumb as their reputation would have them believe. She writes, "It is the cattle ranchers who spread that ugly rumor about sheep. All because sheep do not behave like cows. Cows are herded from the rear by hooting cowboys with cracking whips, but that doesn't work with sheep. Standing behind them and making loud noises, all they're going to do is run around behind you because they want to be led. You can push cows, but you've got to lead sheep. And they will not go anywhere without someone to follow, namely their shepherd, who goes ahead of them to show them the way, to show them that everything is all right. Sheep know their shepherd, and shepherds know their sheep." Taylor's sheep expert friend went on to say that it never ceased to amaze him when he was growing up that he could walk right through a flock of sleeping sheep and never disturb them. But a stranger could not step 1 foot into their fold without causing pandemonium in the flock. Sheep and their shepherds develop an intimate communication all their own. In this gospel passage today, Jesus is the gate to the sheepfold. And this is not just symbolism or myth. Jesus is not just one shepherd among many shepherds. Jesus is the good shepherd. And by entrusting our lives to his care and by living our lives in the power of his name, we will experience the abundant life that is the birthright of all who dwell in the sheepfold of the good shepherd. So what is abundant life? In this context, abundant life does not refer to how many toys or how many cars we have or how much money we have in the bank. Abundant life refers to quality of life. The life that comes through a relationship with Jesus, through believing and trusting in Jesus, in abiding in Jesus. As opposed to the thief who wants to kill and destroy, the good shepherd wants to give life to the sheep. Jesus comes to vindicate, to prove the truths of God, to redress grievances, to revive souls, to seek the lost, and to bind up the brokenhearted. Jesus comes to us to give, not to take. He comes to unify, to bring us together. Jesus doesn't come to divide or exclude. He is to us life, life that is resurrected from the dead. Jesus is resurrection. And he has come that we might have life and have it abundantly, life with an advantage, life that is full, and all new and improved life. Life without death or the fear of death. There are many voices that call our name in life. And like the sheep in this passage, I wonder if we can recognize and listen and respond to the voice of Jesus, the voice of the Good Shepherd calling our names. The very strange truth in this life is that we can only find love when we offer it, when we give away our love to another person. And this love, this is the revelation of God in our very midst. Listen for the voice of the Good Shepherd in your life. Thanks be to God.